Good morning, everybody. Mike Joly here. This is Tuesday, the 21st of July. As promised, I'm going to do my um, the second day. I've been asked a few questions. There's people obviously getting curious about a few things that I'm doing. So take a gander at this shirt. Yesterday I had the other shirt. It was dark brown. It was from Jamaica, from matter of fact, Montego Bay. This shirt holds significant memories for me because this is the shirt that I went on my first holiday with my new wife Leslie, who we've been together for almost 20 years now. Okay, I was in the Dominican Republic. Okay, I've added a few pounds since it, but let me tell you, I love the Dominican Republic. It's beautiful. If I ever had to move to a country, that's where I would go myself personally because it is so nice. I went to Punta Cana. It was a beautiful island. Um, saw things I never imagined I would ever see. Met some amazing people. Went into the city. There's a small little town. I can't remember what the name was of this little town, but um, I broke my camera. My camera fell, and they have a lot of stone walkways and stairs and everything. The clip of my camera let go. I had it around my neck like a real tourist, and it went boot, 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 down the steps and banged a few times. And what ended up happening is the shutter wouldn't open and close anymore, and that was a piss off. Yeah, I sat there and I went, Jesus, Murphy. So I went to the front desk, and at the time the cameras were nowhere near what they are now. For I think it was a one, and they wanted 1,100 US dollars for it at the thing. I said, whoa, that's a lot of money. And what ended up happening is one of um, the concierges that were behind the desk, he says, well, I'm off in about 15 minutes. Um, I have a cousin that has a camera shop in the town just 10 minutes away. Now, understand something. Everybody out there, they have a cousin, a brother in law, a friend, an aunt, an uncle, a brother, a sister. They all have something to sell. There's no problem there. So I said, oh, okay. So without even telling my new wife, I just hopped in a car with him, which in my opinion was not the wisest thing, but it is what it is. And I was young and brash, and believe me, very capable of dealing with any problem that happened. But then you think you're invincible till it really happens, so that's not a smart thing to say. And then I ended up going into the city. Well, they brought me to the camera shop slash t-shirt emporium. Swear to God. They had two cameras and the rest were t-shirts and souvenirs for the world. So I went in there and neither camera satisfied me. And I'm like, nah, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. But the cousin gave me a couple little handmade bracelets and a couple handmade necklaces. He says, "No, take." And I wanted to bring back souvenirs for all my kids and everybody that was with that, all the family that I had promised something. So I said, you know something, I'll spend a little bit of money in here. I'll make them happy. The manager will be happy because the manager was driving me there and back. Believe me, it was definitely worth it. So I ended up spending, I think I spent $30 US, and oh my God, I got bags of stuff. They were throwing things in. Yeah, yeah, take this, try this. Okay, do this. Oh, okay, you buy this, I'll give you 10 of those. I need one, not 10. And this is where I bought this thing. Okay. He wanted $15 US for this, and I started laughing. I said $15 US. I paid $1.50. Okay. And I got two of them. But I made his day because I spent between $30 and $50 total in that shop. And the guy was so happy. Come again, bring your wife. I have stuff for her. And he gave me all kinds of little trinkets. So I went back to, it was about an hour and a half before I went back to, to the resort. And now my wife's all panicky. Where am I? I didn't even tell her. And I come in with these bags. I go up to the room, and somehow she saw me walking through the foyer with the at the resort with these bags in my hand, and she come to me and she goes, "Where were you? You're not supposed to be going anywhere." And of course, I told her, and uh, I had the silent treatment for probably an hour. After that, the island has a way of growing on you and making you happy because the ocean's right there, the pool's there. You can't turn around without somebody giving you a drink. I was forgiven. How's that? Especially when I showed her what I got her, and I had told her, I said, I've done all the shopping for all of us. Unless you want something specific, we got souvenirs for everybody. So that's why I like this shirt. It's light, it's nice. We're in the middle of a thunderstorm now in Toronto. It's something fierce right now. The water's coming down and it's not stopping, but that's okay. And just to give you an idea of what this is. So I've been talking to a lady online who's part of the OLSP like I am, and I'm sensing she's scared of going and doing a live video. So I'm showing her how simple with this live video it is to just go up there and talk. It's not rocket science. Just do it. Do the best you can. There is no mistakes. It doesn't matter. If you make a mistake, shrug it, move on. Simple. So let's get into today's topic. Tuesday, like I told you, there'd be 7 solid days of this every day. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. So let's start with something that is really interesting. Um, I call it the light bulb moment. Okay. So anybody who's doing affiliate marketing will understand what the light bulb moment. There's a moment in your mind, in your head, when you're doing things and all of a sudden you go, oh, no kid. Oh, aha. You have that aha moment. Okay. And you go, oh, wow. I never realized that was like that and this and that. Okay. So I got that light bulb moment a long time ago. Probably when I started OLSP, I sat down with the founder Wayne Crow and I asked him. I said, "Listen, I need to do this. I need to do a few things. How do I go about doing these things?" And Wayne says, "Well, you have to start learning what your audience is." Okay, and I started understanding what my audience was and how I do things. So with time, I became the producer. If you know what that means, there's a lot of people out there trying to sell you stuff. Okay. And they're looking for consumers. Consumers are the people who will buy everything that's out there. Okay. Everything changes when you realize you're the producer. You're not the consumer. The only time you're the consumer is when you buy something that's going to benefit you in your product. Okay. So becoming the producer will save you tons of money, number one. And two, you'll start to understand that everybody has something that they're trying to do. So you can either shrug it all off and be upset at the world, or you could take the information that's actually been given to you. You don't realize it. Everybody who's trying to sell you something is doing marketing. Okay. Your skills are only so good. If you learn enough from everybody who's trying to sell you something, you'll be surprised at what you pick up from there. So what I started doing is I started listening to their pitches. I wanted to know what their sales pitches was. I wanted to understand why it was that they were pushing so hard to get me to spend whatever amount of money it was for the product. And then I realized, I said, I don't need to create a product. I don't need my own product. That'll come later on. Trust me, it does come later on. But I don't need my own product. Okay. What you need to do is be able to understand what it is. So I didn't need my own product. What I needed were courses, websites, expensive software before I was even able to make any kind of money online. I didn't realize that's not what I needed, but that's what I wanted. Okay. I discovered that affiliate marketing has many ways of doing this. And I looked at it and I went, oh, wow, I'm just doing this so wrong. It's not right. Now, affiliate marketing, for a lot of people, they don't understand it, is that's when I had my light bulb moment. Okay. That's when things came up to me and I went, whoa, I don't need a product. I have availability of thousands of other people's products. Okay. And I teach my kids this a lot. OPM. What people don't understand, if you know what OPM means, that's great. If you don't, I'm going to tell you. OPM is other people's money. So in other words, you're making money off of other people's work. Okay, that's other people's money. So they have a product. I can earn money by recommending their product, and that product already exists. I have no worries about where it is, how it is, what to do with it. All I have to do is read about the thing, go online, and understand what that product does. Okay, get knowledgeable. Don't just click anything and put it on there. No, because you're just going to post in the void of Facebook or wherever you're doing it. Because you have to be able to show something. Okay, show something else. And later on, I'll bring you into marketing skills and trades and tricks that'll really make a difference in your life. How bonuses affect sales. Okay, Jesus, there there's so much. I just don't want to tell you everything right now. But you're selling somebody's product. It's not even your product. You've informed yourself on it. You've read about it. You may have even bought it. If it's a cheap enough product, buy it, go through it, try it. What's the worst going to happen? It's going to work. Okay. I know a lot of $7 products out there that are, it's a $7. That's a coffee and a donut at any kind of donut shop. Okay. And uh, you move forward with that. And if you really like it, well, you'll always recommend stuff that you like more than stuff that you don't like. Okay, and that's pretty good. But it makes a difference when you don't have to worry about the product, because you don't have to worry about returns. You don't have to worry about billing. You don't have to worry about collecting the money. You don't have to worry about anything because they put their credit card down, they pay for the product. If they're not satisfied, well, then they can ask for a refund. There's always a 30-day refund. Okay, and it depends what the product is, but 99% of the time there's a refund policy that's available. So you really didn't lose anything, and you tried something. All right. Most people for $7 will say okay. And unfortunately, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this is statistically proven. 75% of the people who buy something do nothing with it. Okay, and that's unfortunate. You bought this thing, do something with it. Why? Because they get started. It's not giving them the information or the results that they felt they should have received. So that's okay. That's with everybody. That's not just with you, but it happens. And but the story I'm trying to explain to here is these products don't cost you anything. You can do it later on when you go further down and you start to understand that having your own product is a $5,000 to $10,000 payday. You start understanding, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. And I know this for a fact. So uh, I'm launching another product September 4th, and it's going to be on Warrior Plus, and everybody's going to see it. And I'm expecting to make $5,000 to $10,000 easy. But it's the way it works out. It's a lot of work. Okay. Don't think it's not a lot of work, because, oh my God, you have no idea. So if you'd like information on this, okay, and if you're a beginner and you want to get started on this and you think, hey, look, I can do this, you can comment action on this and or comment info or anything, or get a hold of me, and I will go out of my way to help you out, to show you what I do. Okay. The worst thing you can do is do nothing. The best thing is to do something. Once you do something, you'll be surprised. You'll have an understanding of everything. You'll be there. Okay. And I'm getting some pretty interesting comments lately. I've had a couple negatives. I'm not going to tell you that some people are all happy with me, but I'll tell you right now, 98% of the people love my content. They enjoy the way that I talk to them. There is no script. If you're thinking there's a script and a teleprompter, no, I could flip my camera and show you it's me. There's nobody else here, and I show people how to do things. So this is all knowledge based. This is not just I read it out of in a book. I can teach. I've been doing this. Wow. I started in 2000. So that'll give you some kind of idea of how long I've been doing this. I'm not scared to do anything. I'm not scared to try anything. You got to just try it. And I'm not going to mention the person that's supposedly watching this video right now, because I can't see if she's on or not, because she hasn't replied to anything. But if she's on, I hope this shows her that this really is, it's not a hard thing to do this. It's not a hard thing to just step into this role and start going online and talking. it's a great thing. So again, if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, if you want to understand how to do things, if you want to know, if you want to get a light bulb moment, which I can show you that, help you out, uh, I'll do what I need. Okay, tomorrow's topic, so that you understand what's going on, so that most people are aware of this. Tomorrow's topic. Let me look at the book. Uh, Wednesday, the 22nd of July's topic is why most beginners quit. Okay, you just started and already you quit. Why? Okay, I'll go through that step by step. Okay, I'll explain to you why they think they're failing, things of that nature. But that's tomorrow's. So, comment info. Let me know what you like, don't like. Put in a comment. Did you like this? Did you not like this? Do you like my flashy shirts? All week it's going to be a different shirt, guys. I got lots of them. All week. Not all from Dominican Republic. Tomorrow I'll put one on from Bahamas. How's that? Okay, and we'll take it from there. So everybody have a great day, and let's go to the next one.